Hey there, in this video I'll show you step by step on how to build Christmas ornaments in Minecraft. This is so easy to build and I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get started. I'm going to place the first ornament over here, kind of figure out where you want the center to be, knock out a hole, add some glowstone, and that will give you some lighting. The first layer is going to be red, so I'm going to place red stained glass on top. And I'm going to switch to the wool. You can use concrete if you want, but I'm just using red wool just to give it a little more texture. Make like a plus sign on either side. And then I'm going to add glass to the corner. So now you have a square that looks something like this. Next, I'm going to place dirt on opposite corners. This will help me build out the next layer, which will be glass. And I'm going to switch to white to make sort of like a candy cane sort of color. So 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to use the other dirt block to make 3 as well. You're essentially just going around to make a rounded square on the inside, but on the outside it's missing the corner. So it looks something like this. And I'll just go ahead and remove the dirt so we can build the next layer. This one will be red, so switching back to the wool here, I'm just going to go ahead and you can place the dirt anywhere you want. That makes it easier. You can place it on the corners or in the middle, whatever works best. I'm just going to place it here on all 4 sides, and then we'll just go ahead and start building. This will be red, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. All right, and then for the corner, we'll connect it as well. And then 1, 2, 3, 1 in the corner, bring it out, 1, 2, 3, corner, and then the last side over here, 3, and then 1 in the corner. You could knock those out again just to keep it easy. Okay, and then the middle layer, I'm actually using quartz in here. I think it adds a little more color, and you know, instead of just glass, it's hard to see. But the rest of them will be glass. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. All right, and then I am placing white stained glass on top of all of the red wool, just like so. And then we're going to repeat the process by adding another layer of red wool all the way around, just like this. So it'll be a nice red stripe. All right, so the next layer will definitely be the white again. I'm just going to go ahead and use dirt in the corner here just to make things a little bit easier. And then place the glass on top. So 1, 2, 3. We're just wrapping it around. 2, 3. Place on top and then bring it over right behind the previous layer. 2 and 3. And then I'm going to remove the dirt again just to keep things clean in here. All right, we just need to build 2 more layers and we're essentially done. I'm going to go ahead and place a dirt on either corner again, just like so. And then we're going to switch to the red glass here in each corner. And then in the middle, I am using red wool. This will help it stand out on the top. So similar to the one we did on the bottom, we're just doing red wool right here and then all of the glass on the outside, just like the first layer. And then in the middle, I am placing a dirt and then a glowstone on top. And then on each of the outside wall of the glowstone, I'm just going to add some yellow stained glass so it kind of looks like the top of the ornament. Now you're wondering, I forgot to take out the, you know, all of those dirt there. So I'm knocking out a block here. And I'm going to leave that as an entrance if you want. You can also add some trapdoors so you can kind of close it up if you want. But let me go ahead and add that dirt back. And then this is where you can add some glowberries, which I think it would be cute, just maybe like 3 or 4. And then add some bone meal here so we can kind of get those glowberries in. And then it's going to allow for you to have some lighting as well, which is a fun touch. Now again, you can close this up if you want, or you can leave it as a secret entrance. Because it's glass, it's a little bit harder to see, but that ultimately completes our first ornament. change out the colors and you can rebuild it again. Building the ornament is so easy. Now you can just repeat this and do different variations. We have our candy cane inspired one, just red and white stripes. And over here we have a Santa's belt. We also added the line of the belt using coal, which adds like a unique little texture as well. So it's really cute there. And over here we have one that's sort of Grinch inspired, you know, that lime green and red. I think that's so cute there. And I can actually keep going and add so many colors and kind of fill it out. This would be great as like a mini village if you decide to add doors, or you can just kind of add this around as for, you know, additional decorations or storage rooms or something. It is totally cute and easy to build. Let me know down below if you would build this one, and I hope you do enjoy it. So please remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.